Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to show you how to use your Aperture to get more professional looking results with your pictures. I'm going to be demonstrating with the baseball glove and a bat. I'm going to be shooting with the Canon R6. So different focal lengths like 16 millimeter, if it goes down to 2.8, is going to look a lot different than a 70 millimeter at 2.8. And I'm going to show you examples of all that. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, hopefully before the rain pours down on me, now that I got everything set up so it goes. Anyway, I'm going to shoot with the Canon R6. I got my 24-70 on here. The focus of this is going to be on the baseball. The glove and the bat are just there for added looks to make it look better, just give it more oomph in the picture. So check out as I go. I'm going to shoot this at 2.8, and then I'm going to go up with my f-stops, and I'm going to be at 50 millimeters. And then I'm going to switch to a 16 millimeter at 2.8 and show you what the difference looks like. All right, that was 2.8. So now we're going to go to f4. And so now we're going to go, well, I'm going to skip 5, 6 and just go on to 8. To 16. And then I'll just do one at f22. You can tell by looking at each of those how the depth of field really makes the baseball stand out and look cool, other than just picking up a camera and shooting it at f8 or f11 or whatever it happens to say. So now let's switch over to the 16 millimeter lens and let me show you what I'm talking about, the difference in focal. All right, so now I have the 16 millimeter 2.8 on the Canon R6, and I'm going to show you how the depth of field changes just going from a 50 millimeter to a 16 millimeter. So let's check this out. I'm going to shoot the first one at 2.8. And then I'm going to jump up. I won't go through each. I'll just jump it on up to, say, f8. And I'll pull up another one and go to f16. So it's real important, if you want your pictures to stand out, to show that depth. Keep the focus on like the baseball. You want to be able to see a little bit of the glove, you want to see a little bit of the bat. It all goes together: baseball, baseball glove, baseball bat. So it just gives your picture more interest. It makes it better to look at. It creates a thoughts. People can look at that and just think, they just think baseball. And it's almost World Series time. So, you know, depth of field, f-stop, is one of the most important things you can use as a photographer to set your pictures out from everybody else. It's probably one of the most important things you can do. So let's check these out. I'm going to make the video and I'm going to show you each shot after I took it at each f-stop so you can see the difference, what it looks like. So as you guys can tell from those pictures, just because you dial into a very low f-stop of 1.8 or 2.8 doesn't always mean you're going to get a super blurry background. Depends on the focal length. You saw the 16 millimeter doesn't look anything like the 50 millimeter does at 2.8. So your focal length, the higher you go up to 70 and even 85, and 85 millimeter is considered the best portrait lens by most people because it doesn't distort the face and you get that beautiful bokeh because you're at 85 millimeters and if you're shooting at 1.8, 2.8, you're getting a beautiful blurry background. And then of course the higher you go, 100, 200, you'll see an increase in it also. So just keep that in mind. And if you guys have any questions of what I was doing or how you can make it work, if you're having problems getting it to work, just contact me below, send me an email. I'll be glad to help you out. And if we're helping you guys out, hit that like button and hit subscribe. Y'all have a good day.